Good morning and welcome to the Spiral Podcast. I'm your host, Cait, and welcome back to another episode. I'm actually starting late today because I did just have to post a thirst trap on Instagram. Thank you, yep. That'll be me, yes, I had to do it. I just looked too good in it. Like, the face card was insane to me, and I had been sitting on it all day, and I had taken it and I was like, damn, and I almost posted it right then and there, but then I was like, no, I'm busy, I'm booked and busy, I gotta go do stuff, can't think about a song to put it to, whatever. And I was just sitting here and I was on Instagram and I was like, my girl crush has me on Instagram, shit, I have to post it. I mean, I need her to know I'm hot, so I did, for her. I think I literally actually just posted a story for a single person. Can you hear that wind? It is very windy today. There is a storm, tropical storm? I don't think it's a hurricane yet. Tropical storm Helene? And it is low-key reaching Indiana. Fuck, I only have 43 minutes on the SIM card. Should I stop and redo this? Maybe? Okay, hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Back to what I was saying, I actually have no clue because it's been so long. It kept saying battery exhausted, and that's really pissing me off because then I think I need a new camera because I think I had it in the sun way too long last week. Because if we remember last week, it kept turning off because it was in the heat. And I fear I might have fucked up my camera because this battery is not keeping up with my recording and my deleting of those things and all that stuff. So I hope I don't need to buy another camera because, hey, they're pretty expensive, and I spent a good penny on this one. Actually, I think it was a graduation gift, so maybe I can reason with myself, but I spent a very good penny, or cameras cost a very good penny. But on to better things. Let's talk about my day today. I want to start with, I have been doing fresh pod ideas in my notes app on my phone, and it is crazy how much I fill up a notes page of just jibble jabble, bamble wamble, crazy shit out of nowhere. I will literally pull shit out of my ass, but it's stuff that I actually find so funny or interesting or wise little bits and pieces, and I will fill it up so fast. But actually, while I have my phone out, look at this, as if I won't have it out the rest of the time. Look at this cute little new phone case I got. So I actually bought one off of Amazon yesterday because I was like, I really need a new phone case. I just like something new. It makes me feel like I have a new phone. I love it. And I didn't even think to look at Goodwill. And I went to Goodwill today and I was like, let's just take a gander. This phone case was 99 cents. 99 cents. Granted, it's really not that protective of a case, but I love it. And it's so cute and dainty and just it's just perfect. I'm just so glad I got it for 99 cents. That's insane to me. As I just bought one for $10 or $12 on Amazon, which I'll still use. I like to switch it up every now and then because, again, it makes me feel like I have a new phone. Also, I told you guys I would update you last week about the Brazilian I had. It was my second Brazilian and I got fucking finessed. Well, not finessed because it is a thing and a good thing probably, but I ended up spending $200 that day. $200 when I... Can someone calm the fuck down on the interstate? Did you guys hear that? Why are we screaming and yelling for? I spent $200. First, I want to pay in cash because to me, my cash is my spending money because it doesn't feel real. Okay, I don't like seeing that come out of my account. So I was ready to pay cash, and then she was slid it in there since you're technically a new member, we do this thing where you can buy 3 get 1 free. And I was like, oh, cool. And I thought I would buy it one at a time and they keep track and then I'll get that 4th one free. No, she meant if you pay it all right now, you get 1 free. I didn't understand that. And then all of a sudden she's saying the card reader is ready for $200. I did not know. I was not registering that when she said that. So then when she said that, I was like, gulp. I was like, what the? On my card too. I could just go put cash in the bank and it would equal out, but I don't like the way that feels. I'd rather have just spent cash and forgot about it. But I guess I have a free one coming. Okay. But then that does mean I have to keep going. That was only my second wax and I was maybe debating stopping, but hey, I've bought 3 and I'm gonna get that one free. But if you guys are thinking about getting a wax, honestly do it. I would really recommend it. Honestly. Just shaving is so inconvenient. I guess I don't like the grow out time between. Like, you end up not looking very good down there in between. But I think, actually, don't let me decide yet. I haven't had enough experience with it. Don't listen to me, don't trust me, but hey, it's a fun journey to be on. I will keep you guys updated. It'll take about 6 months for me to give you a full update, because I need about 6 waxes before I really think I know, because apparently it does make it come back thinner and not as much. So I guess we'll see if that happens. I didn't really notice a difference between my first and my second one, but oh well. These are just a few things I had written down for today, and I know it's not flowing as good. I was so ready to have a good flowing podcast. I was so in the mood. I was literally ready to yip yap your guys' fucking ear off, and then I just had to sit here for a while and let my camera charge because she's having problems. She's exhausted. Aren't we all, babe? Aren't we all? Do you hear that wind? I'm kind of loving it. Also, it's really pretty, like, sunset out right now, but it is kind of cloudy. Kind of is an understatement. It's pretty fucking cloudy, but the sky's still really pretty. Of course, I will be putting this in. I think that will be a part of my new routine, so please go look at that on the video version. And there is a video version on Spotify, so if you're on Spotify, just click it open and see how cute that view is and how cute I look. Like, thank you. Okay, today at the gym, and my gaydar is so good. My gaydar is so good. I know people are gay when they don't even know they're gay yet. Hey, maybe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you like pussy. I'm pretty positive, because you do not have that masculine energy for no reason, honey. You do not just have all that masculine energy for nothing. Like, you are meant to be the masculine in a relationship. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm saying this because today at the gym, I feel so bad when my gaydar's going off and they're Amish. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry they're silencing you, babe. I'm sorry. They caught you. You're stuck in that. Or, like, they're Catholic. Like, this girl at the gym, such masculine energy. I would personally tap. I don't like talking like that. I'm sorry. But she was very attractive. And, again, with that masculine energy, it is just screaming at me. Because I am so divinely feminine. I am so feminine. I, of course, balance with my masculine, but again, separate side note, when men don't like me, this sounds narcissistic, and I don't know if I've said this before on here, but when men don't like me, I believe they just don't like feminine energy, because I'm feminine in your face. My energy just screams feminine, and sometimes when men just absolutely hate me and what I stand for and who I am, I'm like, so you just hate women, and it's always that kind of man, too. Just a theory of what I think, because I am so feminine and I don't care. I could tell this girl just should be with a woman. She's just that masculine energy, so hot, so attractive. But she did have a skirt on with leggings under it at the gym. And I mean, you're on your own journey. And maybe you aren't gay, but I'm really feeling that. So I hope she just figures it out. Really, really praying for her. And hoping I am the girl she runs to. I'm just kidding. But maybe she's just in love with her best friend type shit, you think? That's usually how a lot of them start, I think. You're just kind of too in love with your best friend, too. There are some girls in my life where I'm like, you obsess over your best friend. And that is a flag. A rainbow flag, for sure. You maybe want to be in a relationship with your best friend. Which, I mean, I saw TikTok about this. Girls feel the most love from their friends, and maybe I'm the one that's fucked up, because maybe that's why I'm gay, and that is really what I struggle with, just being in love with my friends. But yeah, anyways, on a new note, I need to tell you guys about this dream alignment situation I have got going on. So we all see them. Maybe if you're on spiritual TikTok, I am deeply rooted in spiritual TikTok. Obvi. And there are these tarot readings that if you just keep on scrolling, you'll see. I'm sorry, I need to make sure this is recording, because now I'm really nervous that it's not for some reason. It is. You're scrolling and it'll be like, If this reading has found you, it is meant for you. Use your intuition. If this is meant for you, it will find you. And it's a bunch of signs on the screen. And usually I take these with a grain of salt, because how is that for me? I get collective readings, I get that. And sometimes I'll be like that. I'll be like, collective reading, and it will find you if it needs to find you. I get that. I do believe in part of it. Some of them you have to use your discernment, because some of them are so fake and they're just trying to make a quick buck. Like, especially when they get commission from the deck they're using or something like that. Like, you are just trying to make money. And a lot of people can tell when it's really foo-foo and fake. But there's a couple people where they get it spot on every time one of these girls pops up. So I'm like, okay, I'll stick around for a little bit. And some of the signs on the screen, I was really feeling, well, not even really feeling, that's the whole point. I had kind of, like, insects have been really big for me. Insects everywhere. Again, it's summer. Well, not anymore. It's technically fall. Summer solstice just happened. Womp womp. Lame. But, and it does feel like fall outside. It's giving fall. But I have had a lot of things with insects, and what she was saying was resonating pretty well. So I was like, you know what? Take it with a grain of salt, whatever. Let me tell you some of those signs. Was spiders, white spiders, spiders being in places they're not supposed to be, in the car, spider webs, okay? And I remember this. I put that in there. I'm like, okay, yeah, good signs, whatever. And I go to bed a couple of days later. I think this is maybe a week down the line or something. I go to bed and I have a dream that I'm in some kind of workplace. I felt like it was my work, but like my work right now, but it wasn't really my work. It was just, it felt like a new workplace. Like, I knew it was work, I just couldn't tell where that work specifically was. And I walk into this cabin and there's this huge spider web. And the reason I remember it is because I had a Kleenex in my hand and I threw it and it stuck. And that was like such a big part of the dream. Like, one of the main things I remember very vividly waking up. So I was like, interesting. Like, I just got that reading about spider webs. Like, kind of just put it in the vault of my brain. And then I am driving to the gym that same day after I woke up from that night's sleep, and there is a white spider in my car as I'm driving. You guys don't understand how big of a sign that was on the video. It literally, on the video, written out, white spiders. In the video, she says, I'm getting like spiders in the car or something, like yada yada, a white spider. Like, she says it, she basically says a white spider in the fucking car, and I literally tear up when this happens. I was like, holy fucking shit, that's the biggest alignment sign ever. And I just woke up from having a dream about that huge spider web dealing with my workplace. Okay, my workplace. And then I go back, so I make it to the gym. I'm like, I need to rewatch this video. Like, of course this video is like meant for me somehow, because it's so fucking weird. Whatever. I go through it, and another big sign was insects being on you, like misplaced on you. I watched the video. It's about work. It's about the environment I'm in. Like, it links up with work, and I had the dream about work. Okay, it was literally at workplace, spider web, white spider in car, just extra confirmation, whatever. And then I go to work that night, and I'm talking to this lady, and she all of a sudden like swats something off me, goes, oh my god, you just had a stink bug on you. Insect on me. I'm so sorry to the audio listeners, but what the fuck? All three signs in the same night and day, same 24 hours. Like, that is actually insane. I wanted to ascend at that moment. I wanted to jump out of my skin, because tearing up. The white spider in the car really made me tear up, because it was like everything was clicking, and I was like, holy shit, that was meant for me. I need to listen to that. That was for me. And that really awakened me to that sometimes you get the signs after you watch the video, not before the video, and you kind of link up the signs from there. It was just fucking insane. I just had to share that because, hey, God is real. Hey, the divine is real. Hey, the universe is real. Like, the spiritual realm is real. How does that just happen in a line? Nothing is a coincidence in me. Nothing is a coincidence. Okay, I think it's about time to turn these lights on because it is already getting kind of dark. The sad thing is the sun sets so early now. It's only 7:30. 7:45. I lied. And I am running late for a game night again because nobody told me we were having it until I'm literally starting the podcast right now. My dad texted me as I was getting everything set up. Hey, we have a game night at 7:45. It's 7 o'clock. I cannot make it. I'm recording. I have a job to do. This outline today, guys, if you guys could see this, it looks like a novel. It's not bullet points today. It is full novels. And while I was writing this in the coffee shop, I was so excited. My little hand was going at it. She was just... And it kind of does have a theme. A lot of these relate to and have the topic surrounding friends and using your discernment with friends. So let's just get into it. Okay, big lesson in my life right now is sometimes people, places, and things are just simply not meant for you. And once you learn that intuition, your life will be on the right path and guided so easily. Your life will flow so easily. Like, I now know exactly when I'm not supposed to be in an environment. I have put myself in situations that I'm not meant to be in so much that now I can be like, okay, you're a great person. You are very nice. You can be funny. Like, all those, but like, ego 3D things, but I am not meant to be here. This is not on my path. This is a distraction. This is all this stuff. I don't want to do this just to be nice because I have really bad people pleasing tendencies. And sometimes I would just hang out with people or go be in situations I didn't want to be in just so nobody got mad at me, just to be nice. So so I didn't look like a bad person. And that is living life for other people and not me. And these headphones are coming off. My head already hurts. Sorry, had to happen. But that is simply just not living life for me. I feel like I look so weird, but oh well. And I don't want to live that way anymore. I really cannot stop. I can, and I will, and I am right now. I can't be in environments I don't want to be anymore, that don't align with me anymore, because I am on such a big changing, growing, rebirth cycle right now. I'm literally growing out of my skin. Again, that is really weird to say. I think I just said that 2 seconds ago, and that really weirds me out to say skin, growing out of my skin, coming out of my skin, but I really am. I'm like a caterpillar growing into a butterfly. Oh, I actually have a second TikTok account. Please don't find it, guys. I'm not kidding. I mean, yeah, find it, because I'm actually so authentically me and I don't care. But I have a second TikTok that I post spiritual things on when I get like downloads and stuff like that, or I just feel like people spreading awareness on things that I think will help people, inspiring people, whatever. And so I posted this, like, sometimes they're just not meant for you. You have to live life for you. Like, something that I know, I innately know, I know in my inner wisdom, because hey, I'm a very old soul. I am a very, very, in this sounds, again, it's like, oh my god, look at the ego on this girl. I'm not kidding, guys. There are so many things just locked away, tucked away in this like inner wisdom ball I have in my stomach. Things come to me. I learn lessons very quickly, or like I burn through lessons so quickly because I know things innately. Like, I was born knowing these things. It's just like unlocking them. A lot of things I don't learn, I just unlock, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, duh. Yes, I still have to work through them, but I don't know. If you're an old soul, you get it. Like, I just feel like my soul is ancient. I've been through so many lives, so many lessons, so many things. But I posted that on TikTok, and it really, really does trigger me when somebody doesn't, like, undermines my intelligence and my wisdom. Because, again, I just know. I already know these things. I'm just spreading awareness about it. And somebody commented and was like, I can't hate, everyone's on their own journey, but, and then basically tells me it was really, you could tell this, I don't know, it was really fucking weird. They ended up commenting 10 paragraphs about shit that didn't even pertain to what I was talking about and like preaching about. I was like, And him saying, hold on, I want to find this comment specifically because the way they worded it was so backhanded or like mean. I don't know, guys. Hold on. Oh my God. It's even worse than I remember. You're getting there. I can't hate. Everyone learns about life at their own pace, but everyone already knows these things deep down. You'll never be able to truly love or accept love if you don't love you. Oh, just the way they worded that really triggered something inside of me. My ego really came out with that one because I was like, what do you mean? You're getting there. I can't hate. Everyone learns about life at their own pace. But everyone already knows this. Not everyone does, because I actually had people comment saying, thank you so much for this. Or like, I don't know. And it's a reminder for some people. I don't know. Which I get. Maybe they didn't mean anything mean by it, but it's just like very backhanded and very slapped me in the face. I was like, are you serious? And again, I sound very egoic, being like, well, I know everything. But it's like, again, I have to learn how to not be triggered. Okay. Because I sound like a narcissist. Speaking of, I care about myself so much sometimes. I think I'm low-key narcissistic. But again, is that my people-pleasing self being like, oh my God, she doesn't think about others, when I've only thought about others my whole life. And I'm just growing into, hey, actually caring for myself, actually putting myself first in situations, because I always thought putting yourself first was very narcissistic, or like very, I just like couldn't even think about putting myself before someone else. When it's like, hey, is that just normal? And I'm just like so fucked in the head, which again, you can be kind, you can give, you can be a loving person, which I have so deeply inside of me. It's hard for me not to be like that. But also holding yourself up to that same level, being the same amount of kind to yourself, giving yourself the same amount of love and attention and space. Sometimes I do think, like, especially when I just don't want to hang out with people, or I just want to stay in, that's where it kind of gets tricky for me, because I'm like, how I love you and I do want to spend time with you, but I haven't had time to myself today. Or like, I need to do my self-care. I need to have time to reflect on my day. I like need these things that will keep me going and alive. It's a hard balance, but I think I'm getting there, and maybe I'm just overthinking it. I believe I'm overthinking it. Speaking of, this kind of leads me into the friends. This is all about friends. I heard this from Jake Shane. Love you, Jake. Octopus lover. I heard this from Jake Shane on the Plan Brie podcast, which almost said something. I don't want to talk shit. I low-key think Brie is a mean girl. I just like get those vibes from her, and I can tell vibes very quick. And I think it's something that's actually going around right now on TikTok, which to me is like, what? It's kind of sad when people get viral just for talking about other people. I'm like, is that really all you... It's sad you have to talk about somebody else to get attention. But I'm not doing this. I'm just slipping it in there that maybe I get bad vibes from her. Just let me know what you guys think. Anyways, that was the biggest... what's the word? Contradicting thing ever. When I was just like, how sad you have to talk about other people. I just said that. But it's a pass by subject. I'm done talking about it. That if you're afraid to tell your friends your dreams and aspirations, then hey, those aren't your friends. Yes, 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 yes. If you are scared, especially when you like post something, you're like, God, I wonder what that friend will think about it. Like already feeling it in a negative way. That isn't your friend. They actually don't care about you, which I had one friend specifically that they've said things to me so many times where I was kind of like, do you actually have my best interest in mind? Like, are you low-key making fun of me every time I do something or post something? Or are you like not using my name but low-key talking shit about me on your story right now? And it's like very undermined. And I've seen that same person be so sweet and so nice to her other friends, and I never get that. It's always very hard, and I feel like it's something inside of them that is like, angry at me for what? Which you also have to realize inside myself, because I had another friend, a different friend, where every time they brought something to me, I was getting agitated, and I was like, whoa, I need to take a step back and figure out, why do I feel this way? What is triggering me? What could possibly, because this was someone I loved with my whole heart, and I was like, why am I getting so, why are you triggering me? What about you're telling me? Which I figured it out. Okay, guys. Okay, that is really big. I don't want to lay my whole heart out on the line for you guys, but you cannot be a bad friend. You have to take that step back and stop feeling that way about someone, because that you aren't a friend either if you're feeling like that. And don't keep people, you wouldn't keep somebody in your life if you knew they were feeling that way. So don't keep people in your life if you are feeling that way, you know? Especially about the dreams and aspirations. When you have, it's different when, well, I guess any dream can be big, especially like a long-term goal. But like with some shit I'm on, like my dreams and goals are very out there, very crazy, especially like my traveling and wanting to do all these big things. I have very big dreams and aspirations, very, very big, that a lot of people be like, yeah, sure, she can make it, or like, yeah, right, you can do that. And I do have people in my life sometimes that are like that. And hey, I cut them out. I'm trying. I'm really trying. The call is coming from inside the house. Is that what the saying is? Because I do struggle with that a lot. Very often. Very bad. Because again, people pleasing. I don't want to cause distress. I don't want there to be anger or resentment. Which, hey, I already fucked up one friendship. So I'm learning. That is a very big lesson in my life. I am learning. Hey, so I actually don't know everything. You know, when I have to stop saying hey like that. Guys, it's really pissed me off too. But maybe I am not as wise as I thought I was, because trust, I still fucked up relationships in my life. But I'm trying to take steps back in a nice way. On the same topic of friends, again, friends. I think it is easier to have friends in college, because you are just constantly surrounded by them. If they're your roommates or they're just so close to you, it's like, yeah, I'll walk 2 minutes to your house, or yeah, we'll walk to this class together, or yeah, we'll go to this party together, because you are all in that same vicinity. Same vicinity? What's the word? Why do I sound so dumb? Because I don't know. Same vicinity? Okay, that was weird. But you're all in the same area. So it's so easy. Now, when you go straight into the workforce after you graduate, or you're not in like a conventional school, like on a campus where everyone's around each other, it is a lot harder to keep your friends. And a lot of people realize that after they graduate college and all their friends go different places. But it is a lot harder to keep them, because you actually have to put your schedules together, take time to reach out and text and call and make plans, because you do live like 20 minutes away, or you do, like, friendships separate so easily, even though we have our phones. And I think that's another pressure added on us, because people kept friends way back when. They would just come back together. They just knew they would stay friends. But with the phones, it's like, you have access to me. Why aren't you accessing me? But it's like, I have 10 million other things on my plate. Sometimes I just don't think about it. Or effort is just, it's a lot easier to put in the effort, but you have to make that extra conscious effort. So, been there, done that. But I feel like we should stop putting so much pressure on it, which something I'm healing within myself is not putting that much pressure on it, because I myself slack very heavy in that area of reaching out to people and making sure people feel loved by me by reaching out, just texting, because I get so caught up in my own bubble, my own life, and my ADHD. I don't even have time to think about other stuff when my mind's constantly on 10. But working on it again. You guys are basically my journal, which is exactly the point of this podcast. Yeah, the spiral notebook. And then that's the narcissism comes in, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I just cannot reach out to you. I care so much about myself. But I'm making it sound a lot worse than it is. I'm kind of putting a negative tint on it. I'm really doing it not meaning to be. Like, a lot of the time I have absolutely no malintent by not reaching out. I'm just literally spacey in the head and forget. I'm honestly glad I'm learning this lesson now, though, and getting ahead of it, because it will create more fulfilling, lasting relationships in my life. And I'd rather learn it now than later when I'm 40 years old and be like, why do I have no friends anymore? Because I didn't learn my patterns. I didn't learn how I do friendship best. So I'm really glad I'm learning it right now at the ripe age of 19 years old. And I cannot wait to find friends and community that I can literally bare my soul to. I've had one friend in my whole life that, like, I really felt so connected to, and I fucked it up. Okay, I fucked it up. But I, like, cannot wait to find... Actually, I have a friend right now that, again, she's long distance. We never spend time together, but I feel like we're kind of soul connected. But we never spend time together because, one, we're across the country. Two, we're always so busy with our own stuff. I feel bad because I don't reach out that much. She doesn't reach out that much, whatever. But yeah, I just want to, like, bare my soul to some people. Okay, I want to have that community. I want to have a group of friends. Again, on friendship, when I see people repost the same videos as me, or, like, I always see that they reposted it and I always find it funny or like it, in my head, we are best friends. Like, dumb, my girl reposted that because we're like this. We're like this. Oh my God, I'm literally like, if I see them repost it over, like, I always see their little profile picture on all my videos. I'm like, yup. And I knew you would too, because you are a funny motherfucker. They just have the same humor as me. I'm like, you are a funny motherfucker. Again, I just want to be friends with these people, but I'm also, stop saying again. How many times have you guys heard me say again? Can we have a counter, Caitlin? Editing Cait hated that. Editing Cait is literally like, no, too much work. But with friends, I have anxiety of reaching out when we aren't that close, but I want to be like, hey, I want to be your best friend. Like, how do you take it to that next step nowadays? Now that we're in our 20s. I'm not 20, but bordering. Like, how do you do that? That's so nerve-wracking to just be like, hey, I really like you as a person. Can we maybe take this farther as friends? Like, why is it so serious? I need to stop being so serious about it. But every time I say this, there's like one girl I'm like, I would be so close and best friends with you, but I'm nervous. Also, I love just I wish every person I connected with in public could be my friend. Because do I sound desperate for friends or what? Oh my God. I swear I'm not. It's just, hey, we're on the topic of friends. We might as well talk about it and dive into it and spiral into it, okay? But at the coffee shop today, I had a really good conversation with the barista about tattoos or whatever. But, like, when I say really good, I mean exceptional. Like, over the top good, not just regular, like, hee, good, how are you? Like it flowed really well. We were kikiing, we were having a great time. Again, why aren't we hanging out all the time? Like, can we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I had an Adele song stuck in my head. Can we take a guess on which one? Great guess, but no, it was Chasing Pavements. Can I play it? Am I allowed to do that? Am I going to get plagiarized? Ooh, that wind is a bit chilly. I was screaming this in my car this morning. I actually listened to it about 3 times. Wait, I took a video of it, actually. Let me see what I look like in this video. And you can probably hear me screaming as well in it. I have a horrible singing voice. Horrible, 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 horrible. Seriously horrible. Please don't judge. Please don't judge. But God, it's good. Should I give up? Chasing pavements. Oh god, I'm definitely screaming that on the way home. Guys, I realized I got acne around, I have to be really careful with this now that I know this. I realized I was getting acne right around where this mic is. I think it like touches a bunch of other stuff when it just sits here during the week, and then I pick it up every week and it's right next to my face and it's like acne all over my face. I also did just buy La Roche-Posay again because that, I think I've been testing some out. That's my favorite so far, I believe. But I also thought that about CeraVe, and I'm talking really fast right now. I also thought that about CeraVe, and I've been using that recently. It's just not giving me what I want, so we'll test it out. Guys, this matcha is really hitting. Because why am I talking like a speed demon? Why am I Trisha Paytas right now? I hope you guys like it. I think what I've picked up on people recently is they'd rather have a really fast talker than a really slow talker. I've seen a lot of people comment on TikToks and be like, God, insufferable. I cannot watch this because you're talking so slow. People do the 2 times. Like, attention spans are very low these days, right now, currently, in society. So, maybe you guys are loving it. What if I held the mic like this? What if I held the mic? It doesn't look that crazy. Or should I just keep chasing pavements? That was out of my head, and now I'm like super glad that's back in my head because I'm going to kill that, murder that on the way home. I love news bloopers is the next bullet point. There's no way to really blend into that. That's my favorite thing. Like, people watch like funny dog or cat videos. Usually it's like the try not to laughs. My try not to laugh, put it on every time. I will laugh. I mean, I've never not laughed at a news bloopers video. I might actually tonight, right before I go to bed, just watch them to just get a good giggle out. Right now, hell, I might watch it right after I end this podcast because I just need like a good kiki, a good giggle, a good laugh out. If I'm ever sad, maybe just throw that on. If you're my future wife and you're watching this and I'm sad or we're pissed at each other, if I'm pissed at you, do not put news bloopers on. That might piss me off more. I'm fiery, okay? Aries fire rage. But if you need to cheer me up right now, maybe like some froyo and some news bloopers would do it for me. All the time, 24/7. We'll never say no to that. Yeah, so that's the plan. If my future wife is watching this, please take notes because my future wife will be doing that for me. Thank you. Speaking of, should I see if my girl crush liked my Instagram story? What if I do? I will not get married to the girl I'm talking about, but what if I do and I'm like documenting it? I do have a high thoughts segment. That was the end of my outline, but I do have a high thought segment that I would love to get into right now. It's a really good one, I think. Very excited about it. Like a very wise one, I believe. Which, I don't know if I said this when I first introduced the high thought segment, but I do feel like I get more wise when I get high. Or am I just delusional? I don't know. Do you guys feel that way? Like, I feel like I tap into this inner wisdom when I'm high. And that just sounds like a stone person being like, I know everything when I'm on the za. But I do believe I do. Guys, again, no one has done the what is in your spiral. What was in your spiral? Like, please, guys, I'm not kidding. If I don't end up getting any, I'm gonna cry. I had one of my friends be like, I started one, but I didn't submit one. Then submit it. It took a really long time to load the responses, so I got a little excited there. Hello? Ew. You're so fine. Are you seeing someone? Not from my girl crush, unfortunately. Some weirdo on the internet. I'm not, but I don't want you, so. My face card is lethal in this picture. Okay, my girl crush has not seen it yet. I feel like a little girl. I feel like an actual little girl. Like, my crush hasn't seen it. Like a middle schooler. But no, my crush has not seen it yet. Unfortunately. But kind of fortunately, because then that means she hasn't liked it. I hope she likes it. To me, that's flirting. If you like my thirst trap on my story, you're flirting with me. Well, shit. She posted a thirst trap. Should I like it? Shoot. Who's gonna make the first move? I can't believe I'm documenting all of this. This is mad embarrassing if she ever watches this, but I'm putting it out on the line. 59 minutes ago. Hold on. 56 minutes ago. Oh my god, I look so good in this, guys. I'm more obsessed with myself. Okay, get off of Instagram, bitch. Get your high thoughts. Let's get into a high thoughts. Wait. I kind of want to hear this in my headphones. Hold on. High thoughts. I didn't like that. Can we redo it? Let's get into a new high thoughts segment. I feel too fake with this fancy ass sound shit. Like a radio person. Okay. Can you guys not make fun of me? Can you guys be kind when I do this? Because it is very foo-foo and very fake. Okay. Let's get into a new let's spiral into a high thoughts segment. That's good. Do you like that? You guys are learning with me. And you guys are a part of the process. So keep up. Hold your weight. Welcome to a new... No, stop saying new. Let's spiral into a high thoughts segment. Okay. Let's spiral into a high thoughts segment. Hated it still. Oh well. First bullet point. Nothing good for you is going to be addictive. Say that again. Nothing that is good for you is going to be addictive. Overindulgence, take it as a sign. If you are trying to overindulge in something, take it as a sign. Because you are never going to binge eat vegetables. And vegetables are good for you. Are you going to binge eat ice cream and chocolate? Yes. Are you going to get addicted to alcohol? Yes. Are you going to get addicted to drugs? Yes. Nothing you are fiending to keep consuming is going to be good for you. I hate to say it, I hate to admit it, but I really liked the veggie example. I don't want to just keep binge eating carrots. Okay, but do they carry a lot of nutrients for me? Are they very good for me? Yes. I don't want to binge eat salads, but are they good for you? Yes. Also, specifically with food, things that don't fill you up, of course you're going to want to keep eating it. And why isn't it filling you up? Whole foods, nutritious foods fill you up. Okay, you get full on those foods. Next, I am learning how to host because my mother is not a host. I don't have that direct example of someone who likes to host, like events and Christmases and birthdays and all that stuff. Like, I want casual Friday night dinners and I want to host with my friends. Again, why I want friends? I need people to host for. Okay? But I learned sound creates a mood. Frequencies playing or music playing completely changes everything. Elevates that shit. Elevates a mood. Like, this might be like duh to a lot of people. Why does my head look massive and my body look tiny? I'm sorry. That might be like duh to a lot of people. Again, I'm learning. I did not put that two and two together. I never was a sound person. I never just had to have music playing, but it seriously creates a mood. So, reminder, if you are having people over, before anybody gets there, you create that mood, light a candle, okay, sounds like it's about to get sexy time in here, but yeah, light a candle and put some good music on. Create the vibe that you want to create for the evening. Also, I can't wait to host because before everybody comes over into my sacred space, I'm going to put good energy into it. Like, I am so excited to host. I think I will be a great host because I'm really learning the nits and grits. I almost said the nitty gritty. The bips and the babs, the deets and I don't know. I'm learning all the details. Trying to really get good at hosting. I cannot wait. It actually makes me so excited. Like, I feel joy and excitement inside of me right now to host. So first you gotta make the friends though, okay? And I want to do it with my wife, so maybe I'll find my wife first, who knows. A relationship person? I'm not. Hey, glad you asked. Because it really does sound like that. Maybe I am. Maybe I should. Okay. Guys, isn't that crazy? I only read sound creates a mood. That's one bullet point. The next bullet point is I'm learning how to host. I didn't even read that, and I was like preaching it. Okay. Oh my god, I literally have to read this to you because I just said that and I didn't even read this yet. I'm learning how to be a host. I've been asking everyone recently how they feel about hosting, getting the deets. I just said the deets. I will host so much in my future home. I always have admired hosts. Respect the effort. I do respect the effort. Hard. How are psychics on TikTok so good, in all caps? Because how the fuck did you know that? Are you in my walls? And like I said earlier, the signs are insane. Ooh, all the anxiety is spent in the time right before doing it. So just do it. No anxiety then. Seriously think of the worst thing that could happen and prepare for it. Boom, it happens. Thank God now we don't have to worry. We've been there, done that, so what if it happened again? Back to the beginning, eh? Just do it. We would be prepared. Ooh, I liked that. All the anxiety is spent in the time right before doing it. Like, just do it, and you can deal with the repercussions after. You can figure it out as it comes. There are so many bugs flying around in here, you guys don't even understand. I just counted 4, and that's just 4, 5. It's because I have the lights on. Oh my god, there's so many. It's actually freaking me out. Okay, I just have to not care. Ooh, hopefully they all just fly out when I drive, though. I'm counting like 6 right now flying around. Oh my god, even more. They're above me and behind me, guys. Oh, okay. I need to stop focusing on it. But, yeah, just do it. No change is comfortable. You are going to be uncomfortable. You are going to freak the fuck out of it. You are going to feel like you're falling. You have to take that free fall. You will be caught. You will be caught. With that divine trust and faith, you will be caught. If you go into it being like spiraling, never trusting anything, trusting yourself, you have to trust yourself. If you go into it not trusting yourself, not knowing yourself, yeah, you are going to feel like you're spiraling all the time, and you are going to feel like you were just thrown to the wolves and like you are hitting rock bottom. Go into it with faith. No need for anxiety. Preach, 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 preach. Guys, am I a preacher? Is that my calling? Except not really. I think I'm a TED talker. Do you guys think I'd be a good TED talker? I might. I know the people that used to like go speak at your high school or your college or something. Maybe that's me, guys. I don't know yet. Guys, I'm still figuring it out. Do you guys like when I call you guys? Girls, gals. Can I actually give you guys a name? So I stop saying that godforsaken word. I've had my computer up this whole time trying to upload my last podcasts and like get it just scheduled. It's done nothing. It's failed. So now I'm gonna have to redo it. I just had my computer open for no reason. I'll do it when I get home. But I think that's all for today. I am really happy with today. I've really just been yapping. And that wasn't even all of the notes page on my phone. I did have more points to make, but I really did just feel connected to all of those things. Yeah, we'll just have to get to these other ones another day. This kind of did have a theme today. It's all about friends and friendship. Also, shout out to the people that have given me feedback on my podcast and have shown me all the love. I am so blessed to have actual angels in my life that are not afraid to show me love and tell me how they feel and spread their emotions. And like it, God, I'm so blessed. Let me take a moment. Listen to the nature while I take this moment, okay? I'm so blessed. Oh my gosh. I love life. And again, with the free falling, just taking the step, you know how scary it is to start putting myself out on the internet and how I just constantly thought about what other people were going to think. And now I've reached the point of I don't really care. And I actually just get good feedback from people that I actually trust their opinion and care about their opinion. It's so worth it. Take that jump, guys. Make that fall. I have other bigger jumps to make as of late, but just do it. If you were waiting for a sign, just take that jump. trust yourself, the universe, divine, God, whatever. You are not alone. Even if you feel alone in this physical realm, you are not ever alone in the spiritual realm. I said that really weird. You're going to be helped and caught. You are favored in every timeline. Okay. I love you guys. Please follow me on... Please put a what was in your spiral entry. Please, guys. How fun and juicy would it be if I could talk about one of your guys' entries right now? Oh, I never came up with a term for you all. You all. Maybe I'll just call you Ewans. Ewans. That's what my family from South says. Ewans. All Ewans. All y'all. Just say y'all. Spiralers are just like is not fun. Spiralies. It's nothing really sounds good with spiral, I don't think. Spirals. All y'all spirals. I don't know. It might just have to keep being guys. We'll see. Hey, maybe next week I won't even say guys at all. It's weird how we go through specific things every week. Anyways, follow me on all my socials, Cait Ayers or Cait.Ayers. If not, it's CAITAWERS. Why did I say W? It's Y. I knew that sounded weird, but I couldn't think like what was weird about it. Okay, restart, guys. Please don't type that in. That's not me. You might find some whack shit. That's not me. Cait Ayers. CAITAYERS. I almost won in the spelling bee when I was a kid, and I gave it away. I actually won in the class, and I was supposed to go to the big leagues, the whole school, and I was too anxious, and I said, she can take it, I don't want it. So, I don't know why, I just fucked up now, especially on my own name. So it's either Cait Ayers or Cait.Ayers, thank you, and then on Spotify, I will also put it in the description of the YouTube video to go click that link. Go follow me on Spotify. Show me some love over there. Maybe on my Spotify, I'll put my YouTube. Go show me some love there. Go to my TikTok. Like, do it all, please. Please, please, please. I love you all. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, morning, wherever you are in life right now. Fuck. It wasn't recording that last part. I might just use the camera footage, okay? There's no point in me using this anymore. Okay, love you guys. Bye.